sort of a rhythm, and then we're all doing noises and different actions, blah blah blah.
Then we'll blow a whistle, and two of us just go. Are we crawling at this point? I think we're saying we're crawling around.
No, I pulled this table around.
Doesn't Saskia come in first though?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But as Haitians, I don't know whether we're thinking about crawling and moving around the floor, kind of like in a animal kind of way. Yeah, brilliant, cool. So we'll blow the whistle, which I've done here, and then we'll go out and collect her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Well, at first we need a lot longer, don't we? Because the wallpaper, and someone needs to start peeling the wallpaper, because that's when she starts putting a little bit of her face.
That, and she's going to start knocking. Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe throughout this bit then, she still is knocking.
Yeah, just gently, and then
And then maybe I crawl over there and start peeling away little pieces.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because then that gives a reason for you to notice her.
Too true.
Yeah. She's gone a bit wild with that. It's supposed to be like a little knock. Yeah.
No, that works. I think it works.
No, it's supposed to be little light taps every now and then. Not really that wild.
Like thunder.
Stop, I'm trying to. Isn't it sound like it's nothing? It was just nothing. Okay, do we go towards the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She's probably thinking, what the fuck am I doing? Yeah.
I'm peeling the wallpaper. Okay.
And maybe. Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
What if that happens? Girls, you need to realise somewhat now. I'm going to do a big tear.
You just have to ignore it.
Okay.
Yeah. Gotta keep going, keep going.
Part of the immersive quality of it.
Okay, I'll just start picking it first. I'm picking the wallpaper.
If other people start staring through, excellent.
Yeah, that's what we want.
That's brilliant. Bring it on.
Okay.
Right, then we'll do one massive tear.
Maybe Hannah should blow the whistle first. Because as soon as she's finished ripping all the wallpaper down,
I still think we should crawl.
Yeah.
Crawl out.
No, because I thought the alarm then goes off and then you two get up. You go a bit cray-cray.
No, the alarm goes off when they come in, so it's kind of like a
so-
signal for things to begin, things kind of
Once
end
Saskia's
anyway.
back.
And then, so yeah, if you blow a whistle and then go back
if
to
you
it.
give Hannah the whistle,
Yeah.
she can blow the whistle as soon as all the wallpaper's off.
Sure. There you go.
Okay,
Once
so
you've
we're-
done that, and then you can go like back into your table thing.
So, okay, I'll do a big rip. Saskia's there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that really hurt. Do it then.
Do it loud.
Okay.
That wasn't very
Yeah,
loud.
I'm gonna, but I'm saying like.
Loud.
Do I just keep blowing it?
Yeah, keep doing it. Keep doing it until we've gone out. You like that?
That hurt.
Oh, God, that's horrible, isn't it?
Can she hear that? Can you hear
Can
that?
you hear that? People were looking at so strange. They're coming for you. They are coming.
Careful, careful of the glass.
Saskia, not on the glass. Oh, God.
And then just a random guy on a skateboard.
It looked like they were fighting her. Oh, it just ran out and took her out. I love that. Oh, God, that was hilarious.
could afford to make a bit more choreographed
Okay.
out there.
Yeah.
That was the first time we did it.
Yeah, I know, like a bit more Pina Bausch.
Yeah, okay.
Just make it a bit more graceful, so it could be really stylised.
Yeah.
That sounds nice.
That does.
That does sound nice.
You've got to find more time for this.
Well, that's alright.
So I can hear a word out there, so I was like, don't
We
know
also
what's
need to do
going
the timing of like how, you know, when we
Yeah.
start, because that's the tricksy bit, isn't it? It's the timing of the...
on. Yeah.
So then what happens?
She gets on the table and we sedate her.
Yeah.
You what her?
Sedate her.
Oh right,
She
okay.
just lies there.
Okay.
stable enough? I don't know if this is stable enough. I'm
I'll
being...
try. If not,
Yeah,
I've got
personally,
you.
I don't think it is.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good.
An injury.
That looks alright.
Would you rather lie on the floor?
Rather go lie
If
on
she
the
lies on the
floor,
floor, we can
I'd put her on the floor, centre
Yeah.
stage.
just in
And then
case.
this is the medicine table.
Yeah.
Food table.
So if I leave it down, keep on screaming and you wake up the syringe.
Yeah.
So you're kicking and screaming.
Try and rest our voices. You can, I'll be sedated now, it's fine.
Okay.
Then after that...
Sedate her. When she comes in, we're going a bit crazy because she's
Because you're stemming from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
So
sedate
then we go
her.
out again.
Then.
The whistle goes, we go out as the nurse.
You
we
know,
come back in as
John
the
keeps
patient.
saying to her like different things like you need to rest, blah blah blah.
Yeah, yeah.
We should be saying stuff.
Yeah,
that's what
definitely.
Yeah.
So they,
Sure.
yeah, and also
Yeah.
we'll have the soundscape going off as well, won't we?
Yeah.
The noises.
Oh, I know that says.
Yeah, I know, I'll put that together.
All that kind of thing. And then when that happens, yeah, then we get out and then we come back in as this time patients. And then we go back into... our
We haven't
different
figured
things.
out
Mm.
that yet.
Well, the next bit, obviously, after we've done that, when we come back in, so and we're all in our kind
Yeah.
of quad stemming, then that's when you go out and we're doing the feeding.
Oh, yeah.
And that's when we'll have lots of chairs around the table. That's
What are
we
we
think
doing
about
with the audience though?
Well, I think that is it. That's when we need to start letting them be able to just move around, because that's the bit when they can start moving.
Or
around.
because I
Yeah.
turn into the nurse, maybe I could lead them.
Yeah. And well, you know, we were saying give them some a bowl to hold and a spoon.
Yeah, well they can feed us, can't they? And obviously
Or
some
they
can
can
be,
just they don't know what
some
they
can be given pens or something. I don't know.
Do we want to have all of them, or do I just select a few?
Just to let
So
I
that's
think
the
it'll go a
thing.
bit havoc if we have so many people.
Yeah.
Be a
And
bit
so
chaotic.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
And it'll just get
So if I just select just random,
Like,
See,
like
this is
maximum
why I like the
5.
idea of the task, because then they can just look and go do it. You know? Instead of trying to lead them.
my hands hurt.
Yeah, something to think about. But I think, yeah, you have a few come up then,
Yeah.
and then handle something. And then there's also extra chairs around the table, and that means they can decide if they want to stand, sit, or
Well, yeah, if you're suddenly a nurse, then you can give them set them the tasks, can't you?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, that's true. You could take-
Mhm.
Either written down or you could speak to them.
Yeah.
You could maybe say, yeah, give them some orders.
Yeah. I'd figure out what tasks. So feeding them,
Feeding them,
So
right, not
feeding you.
Mm-hmm.
making them. Well, they don't have to sit down, but they
How
can.
many
if
of us
they
are
want
being
to.
fed?
Spoon feeding.
Quite a few.
All of us?
I think so.
Because remember, you don't have to actually.
So if I pick up 4
Yeah.
people from the audience,
Then there's 4 of us and
Yeah.
4 of us.
Yeah. So that can happen. So that's the next section.
yeah,
And then whistles are going to go again,
Yeah.
and obviously that gives you time to go out and come back in again.
mm-hmm.
And then it was from there we're going to start doing our own little pieces. So you were going to start writing at the wall, weren't you, Hannah, with your pens,
Mm.
and then keep wiping it out and writing,
Yeah.
keep wiping it out. And that's when the audience again could be involved in that. So you
Yeah,
could
that's what I
beckon
mean.
them over.
But one thing we need to remember is the alarm
Mm.
keep going off and keep switching and swapping.
Yeah, I think what we're saying about that was
We haven't done,
we'd use whistles instead to do this
The
sort of thing.
5 of us are going to
whistle, I know.
Oh, we're not using the arm no more.
Well, we are at the
One
beginning at the
that's
end,
not
but we just thought maybe
Oh,
throughout it
okay.
means someone has to keep on going to
It's
the...
Yeah.
too much technology relying on it
Yeah.
to mess up.
Yeah.
So if you've got whistles, at least we know what we're doing and when we're doing
So
it.
more actions happen.
Because then the
yes.
soundscape can be playing throughout, but it can be on low.
Yeah.
If we just make 10 minutes of it.
Yeah.
And once in a while we'll have to go to perhaps different
Yeah.
things, but if we can try as much to be in the action.
Avoid technology.
Yeah, well, as we can. But
How does it end?
That's
That-
quite-
This is
That's
the
what
thing that
that's
we're
what we haven't
debating.
thought about yet.
Because we don't know whether there should be sort of
I don't know.
What we said
We
was
didn't know
we were
whether
all
to
going to be
escape,
outside.
and we just like running. So you see us like.
I think it should be really quiet.
Yeah.
Just that we were all going to leave and go all stand outside by the window.
No, because we weren't going to stand out there, was we? We were going to just like you'd see us like run off or something.
Oh, at one point we thought we'd all go out and bang at the windows ourselves and wait to see if anyone would come over and open the curtains. And then they realise that we're out and they're just stuck in there, but we weren't sure.
I think it should be really still and really quiet.
Yeah. Because I suggested the idea of us doing like synchronised movement or something.
I like the idea of being still
Yeah.
and quiet.
We're in our own little kind of like pod.
Yeah.
It's a very big contrast from the beginning, when it's all chaotic.
Yeah.
So I really like the idea
Yeah.
of being still and quiet.
Yeah.
So that's what we
Even if like we all just like sat in a line and just watched the audience. Just,
Yeah,
like,
I wonder if it's like you put everything away, like you tidy absolutely everything
like
away.
OCD, like they would blow them.
Really
Like, take
quietly.
off the floor and that sort of thing as well.
Yeah, just everything, and then come and stand in a row in front of the audience, and maybe there could be a repetitive movement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be good, wouldn't it? We were saying about the repetitive movement.
Just one thing that keeps getting done.
Just like stare like through them.
Yeah, but
Not
also
at them,
maybe
like,
an
like literally
action.
through them.
Because
Something
they'll be
from
sat
the-
on
something
the floor,
from the
do you
book.
think?
Yeah.
Because they'll be sat on the floor. Do you think that we should be sat on the floor opposite them?
No, I'd stand.
Stand.
So then you're establishing a kind of idea of power,
Okay.
and you're bringing it to some kind of you're identifying the narrative again.
Okay.
So like you've got narrative between you the whole way through, but you're asking them to engage in it too. But then you're deciding where the narrative goes at the end by doing that, by having them there and you're standing there. And I would just make it really still and quiet, and then I would take something from the book and just create